Hey, Blue UK Jazz Dance. Talking, you can't talk about UK club jazz dance without not doing in-depth research into the Caribbean culture. The Caribbean has many islands. Each island has its own culture, has its own heritage, has its own history. And that's important when you want to know about UK jazz dancers. It's important to know who the major pioneers were, which islands that they came from. So, for example, my dad is Jamaican, mum's Grenadian. That's north and south. Is there a big dance movement in Jamaican culture? Yes, there is. Would it have anything to do with the oppression that they faced in Jamaica? Yes, it would be. So you have to look into each island and find out information. You need to look into their fashion, because fashion design was big in the islands. Remember, they didn't have off-the-rack clothes, they had to make the clothes. So when they came here in the 1950s, they were very much vintage. They were like the middle classes already when they first came here. There was middle classes already in Jamaica, already, but very much among the poor, there was a vintage attitude, values, qualities, competencies and traits, and that all stemmed from the vintage jazz culture. Have you got that right? It was very important. So the vintage jazz outlooks as well, people, in the values, the attitude, behavior, qualities, competencies, traits. My parents had that. Very progressive. They came here to get an education. They came here to do better for their parents. They came here with a focus. They're very serious minded, and you see that in my photographs. But it's important for people to know design was around. People wanted to be designers. Many people wanted to be designers. Many people wanted to be joiners. They wanted to be architects. Many people had many aspirations when they came here. Some got to fulfill them, some didn't, because of the challenges that they faced. One of them was the English language barrier. We didn't have ESOL at that time. People must understand, okay? Blue UK Jazz Dance, talking about, if you're going to get involved yourself in learning about UK Jazz Dance, this is some of the things you have to look at. Remember the key book I've got, How to Be a Better Communicator? You've got to be able to communicate to people that UK Jazz Dance is more than what you know. No book has identified what I'm putting here, because what they've done is put, all the writers have put the Caribbean people into one pot and shook us up and said this is how we are. That is called lack of diversity, lack of respect for our culture. Blue UK Jazz Dance out.